guys, and welcome to TFN.
Yes.
I'm Annie.
And I'm Scott.
How are you doing today? Are you comfortable?
I'm a little sad.
You're sad?
Yeah. I mean, there's no comfort in I'm usually comforted by my sadness because I'm usually a sad individual, but today is particularly sad.
Yes, and the reason for that, in case you happen to stumble upon this video, if that is the case, I'm sorry because this is the last episode.
This is the last episode
ever.
But you do have
News.
600 some odd old episodes to watch, so.
Yeah, so you've got a lot of good stuff in store if you work backwards. But yes, this is our big finale episode.
Yes.
We're going to do this kind of like our old feedback episodes.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
I like to think of it more as our last episode of Chat Bang.
Yeah,
which is what we wanted to show, which is what Tech Feedback was originally called.
Yeah, which was our rejected title for
Chat Bang.
We guess we can just put it all out there now. It doesn't matter anymore. You know, like we're putting it all out there in this episode. So we're gonna start by telling you that the original name for the segment Feedback was Chat Bang.
Chat Bang.
We actually created a graphic for it.
Yeah.
I should also let you guys know that my feet don't reach the ground.
No, ever.
That's why I usually
you just hover. You're like a Powerpuff Girl. There's not a single walk cycle for you anywhere. You just hover above the ground. We're gonna call you Adult Bubbles. You're wearing blue, it works.
Secrets revealed. That's what this episode is all about. But we also want to thank you guys for all the love you've been sending us this week. We've had a ton of really supportive comments over the past week.
Yeah, a lot.
People seem to be sad that the show's ending, and we're sad too. And we appreciate the love that you've been sending out to us. We've had a ton of fun making the show, and we're really glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. So one of the questions comes from Lynx305, and he writes in, end of TFN or end of season? I'm confused, or probably in denial.
It's the end of TFN.
It's the end of TFN. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's the end of Tech Feed News. That's it. This next one comes from Todd Boudreaux.
That's a weird name.
Boudreaux. Todd Beatrix. Todd Beatrix says, what has been your guys' favorite memories from working on TFN? What was your favorite memory?
I can think of a least favorite memory.
What was that? What was your least favorite?
I don't want to talk about it ever again.
Don't tell me. What was it? Was I involved?
Yes.
What did I do? I've done a lot.
You just stood there. It was more what I did.
What did you do? Twerk?
Actually, no. That's my least favorite memory.
Is when you were twerking at
No,
CES?
it's when you were. Remember when you twerked in my face?
Oh my God, it was so mesmerizing. My butt cheeks are like it's like a Venn diagram of terrible, just circulating.
Scott and I sit about 5 inches away from each other in the office, and sometimes I'll turn around and Scott's just there gyrating, just sort of like.
That's called masturbation, Annie.
It's just one of many masturbation jokes that happen on the
It's a workplace.
Yeah. No, but sometimes I'll turn around, Scott's just kind of like gyrating, sort of like doing a little belly dance. Have you been taking lessons?
Yes. Yeah.
It's paying off.
Yeah. All right. Well. See that, guys?
Anyway.
My pole dancing lessons are paying off.
Hope that answered your question, Mr. Boudreaux.
Yeah, Mr. Boudreaux. My favorite memory probably was when we went to Macworld and I played Can I Touch Your Beard? It was just one of those things where I was just at Macworld and I was like, there are a lot of old dudes with beards. And I told my producer, I said, I'm going to play this game right now. I'm going to try and touch all of their beards. And then we shot it, and I remember we were riding back in the car, and I'm going, I don't know if that worked or not. I don't know if that was funny or not, but I guess I'll edit it and see what happens. And people actually liked it, and when people liked it, I was like, yay, it worked. I did something that worked, yay. So that was my favorite memory of TFN.
That was a good one.
That day.
That was a good ep.
Yeah.
So another question we have is from Uncommon J, who writes, so what happens to Annie after TFN? I see Scott in other shows. What about Annie? Well, I'm not going anywhere. I work on a number of shows across this network. One of them is Pick Your Poison. Another is Annie's Bits. And then I have other stuff that's coming down the pipeline that I can't talk about just yet, but I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be here, as will Scott.
Yep.
So you can find us really all over the place.
Yes. You're going to be sick of us. If
Very
you weren't
soon.
already. All right, I wonder if this is a one or the I. The I Sin NYC wrote in saying, bring back Chompy one last time. Nope.
No. Sorry.
Nope. Chompy
we will
is
not
dead.
do.
Chompy died a long time ago. Just let it go. He is dead. Move on. Dennis Wayne, he was actually writing in because in a video you posted earlier this week, you actually showed a clip of me on The Price is Right.
Yeah.
In 2001.
But I thought everyone knew this.
I guess not everyone did.
I feel like we talk about it constantly.
No, we've only talked about it a couple times.
The fact that Scott was a big fella.
I was a morbidly obese man. That wasn't even my heaviest in that video. I was a trim 285 in that video. I rocked it all the way up to 315 at one point. How did I lose that weight? Diet and exercise. That's the right way to do it, and that's exactly how I did it.
And meth.
A little bit of meth.
Cigarettes.
A lot of cigarettes. I dropped 140 pounds in 6 months. So if I can do it, you can too.
Trim spa. Whatever Snooki used.
No, that was what's her name? Anna Nicole Smith. R.I.P. She was a candle in the wind, that one.
And finally, our last question is from Ventu Viper, who writes, Annie and Scott are a great couple. Such a nice note to end on.
A little smiley face too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That was really good. We are a great couple of co-hosts, you and me.
Well, I guess since it's the last episode, there's kind of something I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
Well, over the past year, I've come to think of you as more than a co-host.
Yeah, like a friend. Me too. We're like really good friends now.
Well, more than a friend. I think I have feelings for you.
Scott!
Debbie? Debbie!
Debbie!
Debbie! I thought you were with Todd.
I was. But then I realized I love you.
I love you.
But Scott, I'm trying to tell you, I love you.
It would never work.
Jokatron?
Jokatron.
That's right. It would never work because you and Scott are really brother and sister.
What?
Besides, I love you.
Oh, Jokatron.
Oh, Annie.
Oh, Debbie.
Scott!
You make my drive hard.